All right, guys, welcome to this evening reaction. How are you? Are you a bad energy? Are you a good energy? Are you a hater or are you team somebody? Do you work hard? Do you work 3 hard or 2 hard or hard? You know? Right. So, let's get back to the aspect of ROCIO. Actually, we've talked about it and we want to talk about it until we see her face change. You know, we do things here, we move. We move the wheels, yeah, and we make things happen, right? Yeah, so we, of course, kept making noise that Marwa should seek reconciliation or there should be a decision, and finally we saw a solution coming. Marwa had to actually book a ticket in a plane and land in Nairobi, and we saw him with Mitoto on the streets. Then we finally saw ROCIO, then at some point MWANGO. And the other thing is we actually saw DAVY Jr. and CHICHI on the streets. Guys, the day I saw the police baby proposing, I knew that things were calming down. And of course, they came down because since then I've not seen anything to do with her in the picture. You know, currently some ladies believe that they can actually do the proposal and make it happen. Unfortunately, for some people it may not happen, and you cannot rush a marriage unless somebody wants it. Now, I can actually see the CHICHI in place, and when I compare her to a police lady, she's kind of a driven energy, self-energy, you know. You can't compare even the two. So guys, I've just decided before I sleep to make sure that I do a reaction on this. And I think MWANGO has decided to come up and speak. She feels it's too much. You people, you are driving energy into her, blaming her for everything. And family is family, can't you see? What do you want her to do? What do you want her to do? You want her to keep away from brother, the only inspiration she has? No, she's not going to do that. In fact, she has told you she would wish to go now, have a travel, you know, a dual travel. They need to travel together. So Karoti, you can actually swallow a blade if you have one near you. You can actually swallow one. Because after all, you know that MWANGO does not have anybody else she bonds with apart from Marwa. Marwa is the only super example in her life. After her, maybe it's the mother because she taught her how to work hard. So guys, where do you want her to, where do you want her to go? And for those of you who are saying she lied about the journey, which journey? Did she say she's going, you know, she has not used a rope to jump into Nairobi and to Mombasa and back to Nairobi? What is your business? You keep filling the gaps. Keep filling the gaps, right? Aren't you lazy gang, the jobless guys? You know, she shits, you eat. So shut up, shut up, shut up. Why are some people saying that she's saying she has money and at the same time she doesn't have money? Do you mean you know too much about her? Do you? So guys, welcome on board. I know that currently there are a lot of live streams, but don't leave me deserted here, guys. It is what it is. All of us are trying to struggle for this space, and therefore I really appreciate your presence any moment, guys, you know. So people had bashed MWANGO back to back, and she decided enough is enough. I've not been seeing her responding directly to things in her titles, but then the video today that is still going on a live stream, she came up to create a live stream called "You All Need to Stop Blaming Me on This." And my thought was like, which blame? Of course, many people have blamed her for being too close to her brother. Now listen to what she said. Listen to what she said.
I can't see the comments. I need to read. I need to see the comments. I don't know what that we have. I really appreciate you all because, you know, in this world we have the positive people and we have the negative people. But I'm pretty, you know, I'm so blessed the fact that I have really positive people on my YouTube channel. But are those, you know, those few ones, but think otherwise, the real fans in denial. You know, we also fans, I have the real fans in denial. They're also really important, and I just appreciate the fact that they keep watching the videos and they think whatever they want to think, okay? Yesterday's vlog. I just want to address yesterday's vlog. Okay, guys. Some of you, I don't know. I don't know how people can be just 3 jealous, not even 2 jealous, 3 jealous. I saw someone being so jealous. I was like, man, I wish you found a forest so that you could go scream the hell out of you so that you know the jealousy level can at least drop, because sometimes it becomes so toxic, you know. I think I should bring my laptop so that I can read actually the comments from my laptop, because I'm using my phone to stream, you know.
That is how she started, by the way. And she was saying that some people are too jealous when they see her with her brother, Marwa.
And what I told this person is, give me your brother so that I can be around her. I really appreciate you all, because, you know, in this world,
You people, can you stop being jealous?
But I'm pretty,
Stop being jealous to the MWANGO because of walking with the brother. What is wrong with you? Bad energy, you know? Why are you always jealous about it? Blood is blood. Family is family. Let her alone, right? Why do you always complain? She has to remind you. And of course, remember, it's not her choice to have ROCIO sad. That's what she said, right? Hey, and she's calling those who are called haters. She's saying you are just fans in denial. Hey, jealous in denial, right? Is it fans in denial? She said so.
I just want to address yesterday's vlog. Okay, guys. Some of you, I don't know. I don't know how people can be just 3 jealous, not even 2 jealous. 3 jealous.
3 jealous. 3. 3 jealous.
I was like, man, I wish you found a forest so that you could go scream the hell out of you so that...
Now, one day during her construction, she said she would wish to go look for a forest and scream the hell out of herself. Now, today, she has told people, go find a forest and scream the hell out of you. If you are 3 jealous, go find a forest and scream the hell out of you. And I was like, in Nyabohansa, do you have a forest? I'm yet to see it. I've just seen river. I'm yet to see a forest so that we go hide in that forest and scream the hell out of us.
Hey. At least drop, because sometimes it becomes so toxic, you know. I think I should bring my laptop so that I can read actually the comments from my laptop, because I'm using my phone to stream, you know. So somebody complains me being too much around my brother. Who do you want me to be around 3 much? And what I told this person is, give me your brother so that I can be around him 3 much, so that you feel good, you know. What is wrong being around my brother? He's my brother, and I'm happy.
What is wrong with the MWANGO being so close to her brother, Marwa? Why is everybody complaining about it? She does not understand. Whom do you want her to be 3 close to? After all, the Poland guy is not here. So whom do you want her to be 3 close to? People, can you answer her? And I saw Judy Moore actually, and who else, deleting comments very fast, because some fans were like, hey, Are you the malaria that ROCIO is ailing from? I saw that comment, and before I saw it for the third time, somebody had rapped, you know. Some fans are asking her, are you the malaria that ROCIO is ailing from? There was another one who asked her, why are you saying you don't have money, yet you can afford to go to hotels and travel? You post even being in a plane. And she was like, yeah, I was in a premium train coach. And that, you might have thought it's a plane. It was a train. It looks poetic, right? It looks like I was in a plane, but I was in a train. All right. Mr. Fruit is like, have you seen Mogesi video in the first minute? He shows the road has been fenced. Actually, I've seen it, Ernesto, who has created a video indicating that that road, the villagers actually agreed to fence it because the Concrate's dad called another meeting. I don't know a meeting for what. So I'm yet to check on that, but I'll be doing it in the process because I saw something to do with it, Ernesto's video, and the thumbnail itself was showing Concrate's dad there, and then villagers, and then the title was reading that the road has been closed by the villagers, and I thought I should look at it later. And of course, I'll be talking about it within this video because these people, Mawira is coming in to actually counter and talk about, he has written an article showing that there was once an article to show that cameras will be all over the places and everybody will have cameras, every household will be taking videos, and so while some rise and some are still average, war will start, people will look for corn even in rivers and they'll not find it. And I was like, okay. And Mawira hit the sky. That video had about 8,000 views. 8,000 views. And I was like, okay. Of course, Mawira was saying that the problem in this village is not even the road, it's just jealous. Of course, he has inherited that word from MWANGO, from Ian Marwa, because he says he will always have his eulogy. In fact, he said that when he dies, people will say Eric Mawira started his YouTube career in Nyabohanse. Hey, and he also was like, you people stop talking about Marwa and anybody in that family and see if you can survive for one day. And I was like, okay, you may be telling some little bit of truth, but do you know, we have so many channels, people are doing political analysis, others are doing analysis on the, like Commentator does analysis on different people every day. He can post like 10 videos on different people a day. He hears something, he does it. So in this world, we can survive. We can survive with anything, depending on time. When one thing can't work, you get to another, you move on, you know. We cannot be stuck like ROCIO. We can't. We can't be stuck like ROCIO and become the bad vibe. Crying in the Mercedes Benz. Right. So, MWANGO is actually warning you people. Stop being jealous that she's 3 close to the brother. The brother is the only inspiration in family, and what else? So what do you want? So what did she have to say? She told people to do something. Let's hear what she said people should do.
And blessed the fact that he will not be this jealous person's brother. You know, what is wrong being around your brother? What is wrong being around your brother?
Hey, MWANGO asked a question, what is wrong with being around your brother? I hope that this jealous person, and I was like, are you addressing ROCIO or us? Because for us, we are just thinking, you know, there are those who are thinking that the problem with ROCIO is that she's not comfortable with you being too close. And with Marwa giving you all the attention, though she should actually adopt. I've seen another lady who did a letter to ROCIO, and I think that should hit home, just like she also does letters for the audience. That letter should hit home, and she knows that she came to a different home, a place where two people are all attached to each other. And if she has to survive, she has to be a good energy around Marwa, because MWANGO is a good energy around Marwa. They are almost same personality, same dreams, same plans, same menu. You actually saw that when they are at JC, when MWANGO said she's taking trio, automatically Marwa said he's going to also take trio. So what does that tell you? If Marwa decides to take a trio because he heard MWANGO is taking a trio, then it's high time ROCIO should adjust and also accept whether she's also going to take a trio or just live her life and be happy. After all, if she's getting the vibes she wants, she's not in the junkyard anymore. What is her worry, you know? What is her worry? She's this material wife, according to one video that they made together. Material wife without wigs. She can cook. We always see her running to the kitchen and cooking. She eats organic food. Organic. She's hardworking. And she's tough, you know, making the village come to a standstill. So ROCIO should just take up the vibe, I think, because however much she tries to work against it, she did the cast nets, guys. Let's go back to that video. This one here.
That I'm lying about my health, about the malaria, just because you see me recover. It's like you don't expect me to get well, or what's wrong with you? But for the rest that pray for me and wish me the quick recovery was actually very effectively. I received intravenous, so that was fast. And I finished my treatment already. So yes, thank you so much. Look, I'm wearing very beautiful and powerful black onyx.
Black onyx. Hey guys, I wish you were here, all of you. If you are gathering here, you could actually have a lot of fun, you know. So ROCIO went ahead with the onyx, the black onyx, and reminded us that she is putting on the black onyx and she's not doing very well. But if you're praying for her, I don't know, the rolling of the eyes, if you prayed for her, well, all right. Did you want her to not get well after the intravenous? And I was like, all right, we are on the script. Opera loading, opera, super opera from Mexico. All right. So she went around cursing. Some people have called it witchcraft. Some people have called it all sorts of names. Let's go for it.
To repel all the bad spirits. Back to the sender. Back to the sender, Maisha. Tell them. Because the senders are watching. The senders are watching. Back to the sender. Ah!
That was a very interesting moment in that video, right? Then, now coming to the video of where the top 1% of Africa hide with me, Toto. I was like, why didn't you say where top 1% of Africa hide with ROCIO? You know, when I saw that, I was like, where is this that people hide? And then only to start watching a video, and ROCIO is giving a bad vibe. 30 minutes, 30 good minutes, not talking to anybody. When she was told to introduce herself, I was like, all right. And she's on the phone, busy calling. And I don't know, is it my mind telling me, or is it in MWANGO's video, that today's live stream, that I saw something like, why was she calling the embassy? Hey, and I'm like, okay, Rosho, Marwa actually showed you. Why did he even pick this venue? The place near the embassy, and he's like, the Argentinian building is right there. He was like, okay, did you come here to clear yourself to go and you failed to do so? Or do you still want to do it, baby? My goodness. Let's get to understand something here. So, DMWANGO is explaining clearly, and I think here she's addressing Rosho. At the same time, the haters, or those who are questioning her, because those people who are questioning her not only on her team, some are on her team, others are maybe friends to Rosho, those who feel they are strongly affiliated to Rosho. Some are just people who are curious, you know. People always blame the mother-in-law and sisters-in-law for separation in Africa. I think that's where I would begin. Now, most times when a family fails, people begin asking, was it caused by the mother-in-law? Then, do you have sisters-in-law in that home? Did they come and attack? That is the first thing people ask. So as long as maybe DMWANGO is feeling like people are asking too much, that is African actually. I don't know whether it happens in other countries, I'm not so sure. But it happens that in Africa, and in Kenya particularly, people start blaming first family. They'll be like, it is the mother-in-law who is creating problems in this. Then after that, they'll be like the sister-in-law. And I think because they are seeing DMWANGO very close to Marwa, and even in Nairobi, something unexpected, you know, for me, I expected that DMWANGO had traveled to Poland or something, because that is what she had said. She had said that she's going to travel and outside Africa, rule Africa out. I remember that live stream she did at Nyabohansa, and she was like, I'm leaving home. And she said that she will be going away. And I think it was because of her birthday. So I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And even when the fans asked her in her live stream, you cheated us that you're traveling and we've not seen you travel. You even posted a plane. And she's like, hey, you know, it's like you're confused because you saw the train and thought I was in a plane. And she's like, did I skip a rope to get to Nairobi and skip a rope to go to Mombasa? I of course traveled. But then I think the person just wanted to ask indirectly, how comes you're in Nairobi near Marwa and Rosho? Now she comes out and tells everybody, including Rosho, forget that DMWANGO will ever distance herself from Marwa. Forget. Let's go for it.
What is wrong with my brother? I told this woman, I wish even I said, give me your husband idea around him so that you stop feeling jealous. Because what is wrong? Like, what is wrong being around your brother? What is wrong with that? Huh? You're three much around your brother. I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean that I'm three much? Who do you want me to be three much around? A brother is somebody that you've been born, raised together in the same family day and night. So what do you expect? What do you expect? Even when I'm home, guys, I always travel a lot, and I don't think I've ever gone to any country with my brother.
All right. So you people, blood is blood, family is family. So DMWANGO has come out and said, don't blame her. Don't dare blame her. Because she's not stopping today or tomorrow to be close to the brother. She was born and raised with him, full stop or period. So she has no answer for anybody. She expects to explain to nobody anything beyond that. Of course, you heard until she's actually suggesting that she would wish to tell everybody, if you're complaining, now give me your husband, not just even the brother. Give me your husband or brother. So that I be three much close to them, you know. So when she speaks like that, as far as we are hearing it as content creators, she's directly addressing Rosho. you better stop being a bad vibe, girl, because I'm not going nowhere. I'm going nowhere. That's what she's telling ROCIO, right? And she's actually telling people what the people have been complaining about. You know, a lot of people have been saying ROCIO is very sad. In fact, today I saw her Missy official, somebody who has always been supporting Marwa, saying, ROCIO is being a bad vibe. She better goes to Argentina if she doesn't want to stay. And I'm like, okay, so were you people going to... Were you people going to these embassy areas so that maybe she didn't know the embassy? So you are trying to show her where the embassy is? Because all along in that video, as I heard Marwa talking about, I'll now buy a Jaguar as another vehicle. Sister, can you see that Lexus? Sister, this road has been made. Sister, you know, like he was finding a vibe in the sister, because now ROCIO is not talking. After all, even if it were you, would you talk to somebody who is, you know, let me show it. I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to talk about it. Let me just show it. A bad vibe, totally bad vibe. Here, let's start from here. And I'll show some few minutes so that you actually get the true picture of what ROCIO was in this part. People are talking and she's there, you know.
Jumping. Oh, yeah, Papa. Please don't bite the leather seat, Papa. It's very happy.
He's holding on the seat.
I realize even he doesn't like the Land Cruiser as he likes this one.
Yeah.
Hello. Guys, my son is very happy. My son is very, very happy, guys. Look, this is Nairobi. Look at that. The riches of Nairobi, guys. Look, cars right in front of us.
We're not badly off.
No, we are not badly
People
off.
work hard here. Yeah.
Maina, you come to Nairobi, you get inspired. You see cars on the road until you're like, wow. Wow. Oh, village market is that way?
Yeah.
Hey, look, guys, Nairobi.
Anything else? Use the leg and you
exactly.
keep going.
Look at that.
Guys, I promise you that very soon, even me, I will start before I start traveling, I'll be able to at least know how to drive, okay? At least I will know how to drive a car. That's something that I've realized.
They're very common here in the Uber business.
Uber business. Wow. Petro City. One. Hey, sister, you see Range Rover?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Let's hover around until you find where you...
Working hard is good.
You know, Argentinian embassy is right there.
Oh,
In that building.
All right. So Mara was like, I've tried to talk to you and you're not responding. But do you know that Argentinian embassy is right there? In fact, I think that point he thought that ROCIO would have talked. But ROCIO was just, you know, I don't know. I don't know even how to say it. A bad vibe indeed. A bad vibe. Now, let's listen to MWANGO answering, or rather schooling ROCIO. Telling her that if you want to be a bad vibe, that's what you're born for. But as for me, I'm not a bad vibe.
I mean, I'm always doing my own things. And for your information, even when I'm out there, even my boyfriend knows. Even, you know, if we're not together, like at the same location, even when we talk over the phone, we talk for hours. When I see my brother calling, I have to be like, okay, maybe I'm on the road. Give me like an hour to be in the house so that I sit properly, so that we can have a conversation. We always have very long calls. We update each other on everything. On everything.
Yeah, so MWANGO, I told you in one of my reactions that MWANGO is the confides in Marwa just as Marwa confides in her. So everything that happens around Marwa, DeMWANGO is aware. Whether he's planning to stay with ROCIO forever or not, DeMWANGO knows. Whether Marwa is planning to marry, officially marry ROCIO, DeMWANGO is aware. Whether he feels like ROCIO is a bad energy, ROCIO should know that DeMWANGO is aware. Whether Marwa is planning to buy whichever vehicle tomorrow, DeMWANGO is informed. Whether Marwa would want to only take care of Maisha, the way he had said earlier in his life that he just wants many kids with baby mamas and not a wife, DeMWANGO knows. Hey. So she better prepare to have her in their space. Those castnets or onyx will not work. The bad energy she was casting is herself. In fact, I don't know why she didn't cast her own bad spirits from herself. Instead of thinking that it's from an external, I tend to see her negative energies from within than from outside. Because when you see how she does things, how she takes her attitude, it's about herself. It doesn't matter what Marwa has done, because after all, people talked about it. They even educated her. Carol talked to her indirectly through her videos. Nairobi Teacher did it. I don't know who else on Trending did it. And so if she thought that this environment was unsuitable for her, she had all options. But now that she's decided to stay with Marwa, she should take it. You swallow what you can, you take the pill that you can swallow, that will treat your malaria, right? Yeah, swallow the pill that can treat your malaria. You don't have to keep, like, how do you sneer, look so troubled in the presence of a camera? Somebody's making content, people are actually watching, and you make the video so boring. You are eating as if you're being forced, Even at some point, DeMWANGO actually disappeared, and Marwa began going around with ROCIO. But ROCIO is only having a monologue. Like, have you ever talked to somebody like, I think we should be going up and doing this, and they're just like, yeah. And then you go ahead and say, do we look like we are lost? I think this is a wrong place. And they just keep quiet. You say something else, you are communicating in monotone. Hey, so ROCIO actually came to this family, and I don't see her going anywhere. When you look at her, she wants to be around. She really wants to be around, because she knows for her to get her Range Rover, is it a Range Rover? She said that's her dream car. For her to get her Range Rover, for her to get the house of her dream, I don't know which one, because for DeMWANGO it's Lamborghini worth 100,000 US. I don't know whether US dollar or US what. For Marwa, he has got the first dream car, which was of course the Safari's kind of vehicle. He has got the second dream car, the Mercedes-Benz. Not Mercedes-Benz, Formatis, whatever. Yeah, it's Mercedes-Benz Formatics. Now he's going to the third dream, Jaguar. He has his other dream life, the villa. He has the other dream, me Toto. And of course, at this place, Marwa really surprised us. He said that me Toto is just a villager like himself. You are just a villager like myself. That's what he said, right? So he has all those. He's blessed to have that, according to him. And he is also blessed to have a sister he confides everything in. And, DeMWANGO has just testified in her video. I don't know. I hope, that even if ROCIO, I just hope that even if ROCIO has blocked her on Instagram, she watches her video. Because if she does not have an opportunity to talk, she gets an opportunity to actually do that through her live streams, whereby she knows automatically people will ask questions related to ROCIO. related to Marwa. And as she answers, she's directly answering to ROCIO, right? Hey, let's go to it. What more does she say?
Yeah. So for those who feel like you're too much, I don't know what you really want. Maybe you give me your brother so that I can be around him 3 months so that I can feel a little bit better. You know? Somebody who is a brother means a lot. You know? Blood is thicker than water.
Yes, ROCIO. ROCIO, stop sneering. Stop feeling like you will burst, because after all, blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. Did you get it? Don't you just get it? Don't you just get it? So when you are pissed off by DMWANGO, know that blood is thicker than water. She was born, brought up, and even to an extent of confiding in each other, right? So who the hell are you? How do you think you can just pop in and stop making them sit together, eat together, dine together, laugh together? If you actually want to swallow a blade, swallow it, you know? Look at this.
Look, you win. They're coming, all of them to Kenya. You know, this like, it's good for the start. Even the mashed potato is right here. All this is for Maisha, guys. Maisha, it's all yours. Alright, guys, let's enjoy where the rich hide. I think that will be the title of my video. Where the rich hide. Guys, Maisha really likes food. I get super excited. Look. Even this one is not enough.
My goodness, I am enjoying this analysis. Do you know, I was looking at this face. Look at DMWANGO there. Are you seeing that face? What do you think? Now look at ROCIO. Look at that face. What do you see? And Maru, of course, is feeding the baby. What do you see? What are you seeing? Are you seeing something like a question mark in DMWANGO's face? On the other hand, is like I'm less bothered by ROCIO. And on the other hand, Marwa is feeding the baby. That is our business. That is what we do on this platform. And when we do, we are just doing for entertaining purposes. And sometimes maybe to teach other people. Because we can't teach Marwa, we cannot teach DMWANGO, we cannot teach ROCIO. But I hope that she will be schooled through what she's hearing from DMWANGO. DMWANGO is actually teaching her some lessons. And I hope she's taking the notes, you know. When you go to Rome, do what Romans do. When she arrived in Nyabohanse and realized that DMWANGO is very close to Marwa, I think even the first thing she should have done is to befriend DMWANGO. Make DMWANGO actually trust her and be a friend, kind of they should have bonded. So that after bonding, she would actually find peace, and even if she sees DMWANGO close to the brother, she wouldn't be bothered. It wouldn't create fuss. But as much as she would try, every time she will be hearing Marwa is like, my sister has now gone. I think my sister's villa. My sister said, my sister is calling. My sister, that narrative will not stop. It will not. It won't. Now, can you imagine all this while DMWANGO was actually carrying the baby? And ROCIO is like less bothered, and she's trying to distance herself even when they alighted from that car on arriving at JC. Do you know, like she was being literally called by Marwa to come for the picture. I don't know if you saw that. And she was still giving a bad vibe, her attitude. Her attitude is actually wanting, really wanting. And especially on camera, very wanting. Every move. And you can't tell me that it's malaria. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Now on arrival, let's see this one on arrival.
Get some photography pictures.
Yes, and I do a video. Mitoto writes Daddy's Mercedes for the first time.
Even at the steering wheel, normally moves so good. So he can stand up and jump.
ROCIO, be here, ma'am. We capture this
Imagine.
for Mitoto.
Look at that.
Hi, guys. Sister, you'll be there.
Imagine.
Hi, guys. Sister, where are you? Okay, yeah,
Hey.
that is okay.
These people fear each other or I don't know what. Hey. So like when they were taking that photo,
Please don't stare this one, Mitoto.
when they were taking that photo, actually ROCIO was literally being forced to get to that place, you know. Now let's get to the final response of MWANGO before we get to DAVY Jr., you know. Because I've seen a good vibe on DAVY Jr. Police lady, where are you?
You expect? What do you expect, you know? But a lot of you guys, Team D, normally really appreciate watching our videos together and all that. And remember, we are content creators, you know? And I always prefer being around people who make me feel motivated, inspired, and give me positive energy to keep going. I want to be around people who drain my energy at all. Then I'd rather be alone. So me being around my brother is the fact that when I'm with him, I feel recharged, okay? I feel motivated. I feel inspired because he's my number one role model. He's the reason of who I am today. I look up to him, everything. Anything that I do, I have to actually consult. You know, in terms of everything, in terms of even traveling, I have to be like, this is my travel plan, this is what I want to do, what do you think? And it's like, good idea, you keep going. So for those who are feeling very jealous, MWANGO is being very much around the brother. Now I feel like we should actually even travel together. We should even just choose a destination and go together because we've never even done that.
Okay, so Karoti. I saw this video whereby Karoti had indicated that they are getting into bad vibes. I don't know. But anyway, she's responding to a variety of people because people have actually talked about that. The fact that her presence where ROCIO and Marwa is somehow drains their marriage. Whatever it is, whatever. I hope that Marwa explained clearly to ROCIO that one important person in his life is MWANGO. So then when she came by, she agreed and knew what she was getting into. And that is why I always repeat, courtship and marriage is important. Because when you're courting with somebody, you will automatically know who they hold at heart in their family. And if it's their mother, then you let it be. If it is their sister, you let it be. You won't keep fighting about that, you know. And unfortunately, MWANGO has constructed her villa in Nyabohanze. So, ROCIO, MWANGO is not going anywhere. Can you get used to it? Get used to it if you want to stay in this family. Get used to it. She is not going anywhere. She has told you clearly that unless you give her your brother so that she is very close to your brother, then there is no way you are going to be safe from this. And she's even planning to go to a travel to a country. She mentioned Belize in December, was it? And Mexico in September. So when she goes to those countries, you better give her your brother so that she may be too close to him and maybe stop being too close to her husband. But be used to it. Be used to it.
I always travel by myself. And I think it would be a good idea to travel together. What do you guys think? Let me know. Care. is traveling. Or what does traveling mean? Or what am I doing at this moment? Am I skipping a rope? So people could just be three funny. Damaris Mwita official. Thank you so much, Darlene. Thank you so much a million times. Baby in a wheelbarrow. That's the best I can afford. Wheelbarrow. Car seat, I don't have time. I don't have money. Okay?
She doesn't have money
When
to
I
buy
was
the car
seeing the
seats,
boyfriend and
you know.
in-laws.
She wants to build a villa.
People
Can't you
not
see?
really kind
Can't
of
you see that the villa is being constructed and we need every dollar for the cement? What's wrong with you guys?
But he was here not so late, not so long ago. I mean, he was here for 1 month, so that was good.
And her
Till
in-laws
when
are not into camera. Why are
I'm
you
gonna meet
asking?
again
You
for
know,
sure.
they'll meet
Okay.
anyway. So,
They should go get their babies and buy them him again. He's at home, and Matt is so good and like affection. They're well taken care of. You know. Guys, right now, baby is not my number one priority. Right now, my number one priority is my house to finish. Please forgive me. Guys, happiness is a choice. If you decide to be happy, you'll always find reasons to be happy. Small little things will excite you, you know? You'll be happy about life. You'll appreciate life. If you choose to be sad,
yeah, guys. And so one fan went out asking about happiness. And I think they were trying to provoke her into the sadness that we are seeing on ROCIO's face. And this is what she had to say.
Lola Prince says, because was looking miserable and you and your brother were conversing and she looks like she has been... Guys, to be honest, another thing, me as MWANGO, I have my own personality, okay? I also have my own weaknesses. And guys, it's very abnormal to find that, or to imagine life is always perfect 100%. Guys, I think you've also seen me being angry or mad. So many occasions. It's being authentic. I'm human, and on my channel, I don't try to be perfect. I just be what I am. And I'm always like, those who will love me for what I am, then fine, we move. Those who expect a different personality, they can get it somewhere different. Everybody has their own personality. And I try as much as I can every single day. Despite that life is full of challenges, I try to always be happy and appreciate life, Any small little thing. I appreciate life and just be grateful the fact that I even got a chance to be alive today. So me, that's my personality, and I'm not responsible for anybody's happiness, Whether it's you who is watching, whether it's my sibling, whether it's my parent, because at the end...
You, ROCIO. Know that I'm not responsible for your happiness. I'm responsible for my own happiness. So when I smile, when I laugh, when I pick my menu, when I talk to my brother, if you feel sad, it's your own problem. Your own problem. Possibly your own personality. I have nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with it. And even though I'm not perfect, I try so much to be happy. All the time. I thank God for the great days before me. But you, ROCIO, if you decide that you're not happy to have your rich husband, the Mercedes Benz, the Safari's car, Land Cruiser, the Mitoto, and everything around you, it's your own problem. I'm not responsible for it. So don't make me look like I'm the one causing trouble to you. At all. I'm not responsible for your happiness. Make your own palace. Make your own heaven, Make your own heaven. Don't make me look like I'm causing any problem to you. It's time to stop blaming me, right? Did you get it? I hope you got it, ROCIO.
End of the day, it's you as a person. Me, I have nothing to do with somebody's happiness because it's a choice that somebody makes, If you choose to be sad, you'll be sad. And life will give you so many reasons to be sad. If you're a happy person, life will always give you reasons to be happy, At least I'm happy I've seen my brother around, you know. At least I'm happy, you know.
Rocio, where is your brother? You know, you talked ill of your sister. Do you remember? Rocio, people don't disregard family. Family is blood. You disregarded your sister. When people asked you about your sister's channel, you threw caution to the wind and started talking about her own choices. If she wants, she can do whatever she wanna do with her life. But do you know what? Me, DMWANGO, I'm not doing that. I'll not be like you. Blood is blood, and anything that happens around my blood is important. Blood is thicker than water. You, as water, take care of yourself. You can be sad as much as you want to, because after all, water can be dirty at one point, clean. It is their decision to be that. Did you get it? I hope you are schooled enough, you know? The lessons you got in this life, I hope they were enough. Do you appreciate another chance to live? Do you even appreciate that? So guys, are you getting? So actually, DMWANGO decided to pick a whole life to school Rocio. And I hope she has been schooled. That the challenge should not make her sad.
You know, life is good. And if you are happy, it gives you more reasons to be happy. You know? So we call it life. So me, I am not responsible for anybody's happiness. I am not.
No.
I'm only responsible for me as a person, me as me. The rest, please forgive me. You know, I am not. Please forgive me. Guys, happiness is a choice. If you decide to be happy, you'll always find reasons to be happy. Small little things will excite you. You know, you'll be happy about life. You'll appreciate life. If you choose to be sad, you'll have a million reasons to be sad. And this life is too short to be that sad. Even me during the day, sometimes I get sad, but I'm like, you know what? We leave that aside. We choose the positive energy and keep going. So that's how
So,
it is.
Rocio, have you
Happiness is a
got it?
choice.
You are a
Happiness
negative
is a
energy,
choice.
bad energy. Stop being a negative energy. Get into being a positive energy. Appreciate the small things. You're not going to live here on earth forever. And get to appreciate what you have. And even if you have challenges, remember, these challenges are not going to be there forever, you know. You don't have to be stuck in a mood, a somber mood forever, right? You're not supposed to be stuck in a somber mood forever. Choose either to go away and be happy elsewhere or remain around and be happy, you know. Be a different soul. Did you hear how DMWANGO is actually
Personal choice from within.
reminding you everything?
And so it is when it comes to, you know, becoming sad. You choose what you think it's okay for you. Me,
Choose your
I
pill.
don't have time for being sad. Because why? I want to give a special shout out to Herbs and Spice for donating 10 taking forever. So sad. Even my number easily. Brother Dagi, sister here, watching from UAE, Damaris Muita. Thank you for time. I wish there was electricity because I know my data will soon run out, just in case it.
All right, guys, so let's get to Davy Jr. Of course, I saw Davy Jr. It was on Sunday. Sunday, he did a video from Nairobi, walking with Chichi in the Nairobi Arboretum, and they were really having a fun, you know. They were having fun. So he seems to have gotten off from the track of the police lady since that tour to Embu to pick peacocks. And he announced in that video that I'll no longer keep her waiting. Announcement! And so he got it here. You get that? Police.
In Nairobi, Kenya right now.
Yeah, and we're heading to Nyabohanse, right?
That is where I come from.
Yeah, for sure. And guys, I'm so excited. By the way, guys, I'm Chichi. I know you saw me yesterday on his video. So I'm very excited to go to Nyabohanse.
Are you?
Yes, I'm very excited.
The popular village
The
that we
popular
always
village.
watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
Guys, it's another beautiful morning. We thank God for life. And yeah, we're fully outside. We're heading back at home with Chichi. Actually, she has her friend as well, in which she just sat at the front seat. Maybe when we take a break, because this bus will stop at Narok.
Okay.
Narok is one of the towns that is growing. It's popularly known for the Maasai culture.
Guys, how about that?
Maasai.
Yeah, I know myself.
How about that? I want you to compare this video to this one. Let me get you somewhere else. There's a video I showed you here when I was doing an analysis on Davy Jr. and the police lady. My goodness, let me get back to it. And don't tell me you're digging the past, I don't want to do that. Davy Jr. has been on the streets for so long. 1 year ago, he was revealing some pregnancy somewhere. A month ago, he was in a different era. Now here he is after days of showing us different things in the village. He's here again with something different. So let's get to that video when he's in Embu, actually traveling to Embu. Let's see. Hey, what happens around here? Is it this one? Picking the peacocks, unboxing, something like that. I watched that video. If I don't get it first, I'll just show something related to that. So you'll have to actually get to understand everything about whatever is there. Two months ago. Let's go for it here. Though the Embu one, I don't know why I'm not seeing it.
It's gonna rain today?
Here.
Whoa. High chances, guys. It's gonna be raining today. From the sky, it's gonna be raining. For real.
For real.
Guys, tomorrow's video, it's coming. Tomorrow's video, it's coming. Tomorrow's video is coming. Where I was told if I attempt to... Honestly, guys, Nairobi looks so good. Nairobi is beautiful for sure. Look.
Don't try at home. Don't try at home. Don't try at home. I remember that video I actually watched when Davy Jr. went to Embu to pick the peacocks from Embu. Let's just see the unboxing. Unboxing of peacocks. I don't know whether it will come, but there was some, that is where the police lady insisted that she should be married by Davy Jr. because she thinks it's high time to do so. And Davy Jr. was asking her, yeah, you think you're the one? So you really believe you are? I don't know if you saw that video. That's the video I was looking for, but I may not find it. Sometimes when you begin looking for it, that's when you don't get it. But within that video, the lady was actually sensing that Davy Jr. was about to leave. Yeah, here it is. I think it is this one. Right, from USA to the village. Surprise gift, no. Super day, no, I think it was this. But this one was, Mm-mm.
Are you happy for your neighbor?
I'm happy for my neighbor, at least.
Not that one. You know, the Virginia makes videos every day, but there's this one unboxing of peacocks. I would be so grateful. That tour they made with this lady to Embu. I had to run from home, not that one. I think it was this, meeting my brother with big surprise, was it? Mm-mm. First time traveling with baby, we left. I think it's this. Let's go for it. So, Davy Jr. actually traveled with this lady to Embu.
See, guys, give us a 360.
Let's see this.
Let's go. Victor, you okay? I'm okay. You just woke up? Yeah. Yeah, guys, it's a new day. We thank God for life.
Yeah,
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Victor, do you believe in God? Yeah, I do. So both of us, we do believe in God.
Both of us, all of us.
Compare situation yesterday, how it was.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the road. Yeah. So let's keep going. Majority of these places, they have
Yeah, so in this video, I remember the tour to Embu.
kind of scary,
This lady kept calling Davy my husband, I'm your wife.
tricky situation. But we keep going. As we hold,
With that crop top.
Victor, hold her hand. Welcome to the club.
Somewhere here.
Hey. Turning my kids on.
Yeah, I think at this point here.
Go for. She watches my videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Them, I feel.
And the baby.
07? Trying to quick sort that one. 0705. Oh. 05 284.
All right, so in that video, actually, we did reactions on that. In fact, I did. I don't know why I'm saying we did. And this lady kept...
Kuwa siku njema. I appreciate.
Wanna scoop forward? Oh, wow. Hey,
Yeah. I'm used to being recognized in the street these days.
don't you see, like,
Because I put in the work, guys.
Listen to the lady.
Supports me.
Listen to
And
the
I
lady.
decided, and you too as well.
yeah, boy.
And
I'm your wife.
so I decided, to appreciate you.
Can you imagine?
With,
So that time, the lady kept saying, yeah, and me, my wife, and Deville. I was like, you are my wife. Okay. In the vehicle again, it happened.
have to be very careful.
What's up? I don't know.
You see those badges?
Yeah.
Downtown. Exiting Nairobi. And if you just join the premiere, because I do understand my videos at times are very long. Very long. We're leaving Nairobi for the very first time with Baby P. Yeah, and the cousin right there. Inside this matatu. Yep, so we're cruising nicely. So far, so good. Yeah. And look, why do you prefer holding hands?
Because I'm close to you.
Huh?
I prefer that because I'm your wife. Yeah,
You are my?
wife.
Did you see that discomfort? So automatically when I did a reaction on this video, I just felt like David Jr. was uncomfortable with the baby police. And so we've seen it now. A month down the line, is it month or 2 months? 2 months down the line? 2 months down the line, of course, we've seen Davy Jr. has come out with Chichi. Chichi is the new vibe in town. The new vibe in town. You know?
She's a Maasai, by the way.
Half past Masai.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the outside view. So wish us a safe journey as we go back home, and I'm excited.
I'm excited too, guys. And guys, you're wondering why I'm holding my flowers.
Look, these are roses.
They're roses, by the way.
100 roses
100 roses.
that I decided to buy for her.
Yeah,
Look, guys.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, guys, he bought for me and brought them at the airport. Too bad we didn't record, but he brought them at the airport. I really appreciate.
What was the feeling?
I felt great. I didn't expect them. Yeah,
That's
one
how I
so.
always do my thing. Unexpectedly.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Welcome. Anytime, any day.
Anytime, any day.
Thank you.
It's like a song, right?
Alright, guys. Enjoy the video till the end. Give it
Yeah, so I don't know what the baby police is actually, how the baby police is feeling, because she felt she was the right woman for Davy Jr. But unfortunately, after that peacock trip, it seems that things ended. The road could not continue. And I feel very sorry for her because she carried her mother to even come to Nyabohanse construction site for Davy and show around, and they were like, they had just bombasted on her. On him, not her actually. Davy Jr. was at the construction site. The mother arrives with the baby police. They began to, introduce themselves and all that. Even the uncle was there. And now Chichi is in place. And they were received very well in the village. Today they were celebrating. They have had to travel in the public bus,
Nice to come and
initially it wasn't the way it is right
Now, this one is received at the airport, not in Nairobi walking on the road from the police station,
But I wonder.
And to tell you the reality, I don't have stereotypes, but sometimes we have some careers where a family will just discourage you from either getting married to or marrying. I don't know whether there is a hand of Concrate's mom or Concrate's dad in this. I don't know. Because now Davy Jr. is feeling so sweet around Chichi than he felt around, baby police. If you have seen the videos, I've shown you one out of the many. In fact, two. I've shown you 2 videos out of the many. Now look at this.
On a Monday, but people are outside on the park resting. That tells unemployment is real in the streets of Nairobi, Kenya.
Yeah, it is.
Now this lady Chichi has traveled 35 countries. She has traveled 35 countries, so she would be considered the 3 hardworking lady. And she's planning to travel in many more,
It's very
You wanna be watching these big shout out to you. She came from Miami. So when she tried these kind of buses, she was like, oh no.
yeah. When you compare, like if you're coming to countries like Europe or North America, yeah, it will be a different experience.
But when you're coming from Uganda,
Or Africa.
And you know the slaying aspect of Davy Jr. actually
welcome home.
is more in
I'm so
Chichi,
happy to be back here at home. This is where I call home by God's grace, guys. This is how everything is, okay? And we just thank God for everything, for life. Look at them. They are very, very happy.
So Chichi is all over the place taking videos. I don't know. It must have been a family,
Toka Nairobi.
like there was a family
Santi, welcome.
gathering.
Guys, he's one of my lesson that is watching at my construction. How is it going there?
Their construction going very well.
So good, welcome.
Guys. Oh my God. Guys, can someone from out there love me like this? These flowers were bought by David Jr.
Yeah.
Chichi, come
Baby, come.
And this, oh my God.
Right there. Okay, guys.
Love is in the air, guys.
Me, I'm flowing with the vibe. survive till the end, you know. Yeah, so I'm welcoming visitors home. Yeah, guys, so thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. These are real stories.
Real stories from the
Although my
village.
parents are not here because I have
Hardworking parents.
who they always, you know, are absent from home. Just put in the work. I have to upload this video right now. Chichi, she was like, are you for real gonna upload the video
Yeah,
today?
guys, I'm shocked. Like, how really hard working.
Okay, bring some chairs so that you can sit here so that we can eat. Hello? Yeah? Niambie bana, nakusikia. I step, you know, but I feel so sad when I arrived day one. Even I haven't finished an hour here. But crazy things are happening, which is so sad. But that guy got, yeah, that's my place for sure. That's your territory. Imagine someone, you know, his home is far away, even not around the village, but comes, you know. And the fact is this, let the Lord take its course, alright? Yeah. Anyway, guys, we've come to the end of this video. I say thank you so much for the love and support.
Okay. Have you seen the transformation? And I saw it coming actually from that video when David Jr. And this lady were going to pick the peacocks. I saw it coming because like she was trying to, you know, the way the cat does to a human being, and a human being who is not willing to give the cat that love, and the cat is actually pushing hard. That is how the baby police was acting. And David Jr. was just unwilling and asking her, do you think you are really my dream girl? Do you think you are really my wife? And whenever she could say your wife, and he would like, my what? My what? Baby police, I'm so sorry for you. Anyway, it is what it is, you know. Let's get to this video that has just been loaded. The celebration here.
We are outside. So what are you having? Unakula nini? Kuku. So this is chicken. Wet fry. And Murimi is taking chicken as well, but dry one. And this is veg. This is ugali, which is the staple food that we have here in Kenya. Virginia, she's on the other side, eating ugali, veg, and goat. Yeah, mutton or goat meat. You know, mutton is for the sheep.
Sheep.
Mutton is sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
What about goat meat? It's goat meat.
So you're having a...
For cow, I don't mean. What about from the
Guys, so this is how we welcome our visitors here. In Swahili, they always say, mgeni akuje mwenyeji apone. So basically, what does it mean? Like when the visitor comes, at least the locals, they benefit, you know? It's sweet.
Chevron.
Sweet brand. Guys, I'm just humble. You know, these are beautiful moments.
How do you call goat meat? I think it's Chevron, right? Chevron? Right.
Something that I don't take it for granted. And they have juice as well there. So what they told me while I was away, they were really struggling. Yeah, but when they saw me, they were very happy. True guy. And they told, let me excuse you. It's okay. They told me it's their very first time to be on the restaurant here. Enjoy.
Hey, the village in me. The village in me, guys. Hey, Murimi and Brian are eating like they had slept hungry. If you have read Fathers of Nation, you know what happened at Chimrenga restaurant, and which other restaurant? Chimunuka restaurant, yeah, right in Harare. And there was another one. We have two Anyway, let me spare that. I don't want to give you a lot of literature. Yeah, so guys, David Jr. is having a happy moment with Chichi now. Guys, I wonder where the baby police ended, because she was actually hanging onto Davy and saying it's the right time they get married. And I saw that David Jr. was not ready for that. Totally, totally. So David Jr. continues with his mission in the village to keep supporting this guy, Murimi, and Brian. They are hanging around him like shadows, hoping for the best.
And it feels good to
You
climb
know?
the staircases. So my dad just broke for lunch, but he wanna be here. So today I've received a special visitor, in which I've been waiting him for quite some time. This is Jared, guys. Say hello, Jared, please.
Hello guys.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good also. Just doing the right work here.
That is it.
My account name is Black Mamba, Blackie.
I saw you printed your t-shirt.
I
Today-
didn't wear it.
There, he looking very, very sharp. He's from lunch.
Yeah.
He's really flexing.
To manage your sides,
Yeah.
and D's and everyone. He's very supportive of you guys.
Very, very
And
supportive.
he lives here when everyone else has gone.
Yeah, guys, at times managing this kind of work, it can be very tiresome, especially for me at my younger age. People, they take you as a joker.
Advantage,
Because it's
And,
very difficult to
yeah.
give instruction to the...
Oh my God. And right now you're doing something different.
Very, very different. And I like what I'm doing right now.
You know, we studied
First-
the same thing.
Oh, you studied accounting?
in Maseno
Oh, nice, nice, amazing. But my fans have been always advising me I should go back to school to study the CPAs so that I can be fully certified. Yeah. But no pressure, guys.
No pressure. Once you have money, no pressure.
How do you feel when you see yourself?
Do you feel like if you could have ventured into accounting and finance, you couldn't be as
No way, guys, and that's the fact, honestly.
Do you regret not following that path?
I don't regret at all. First, I have the freedom flowering.
It will blossom and then
Yeah, so guys, you saw it, you know. Now we want to get to the final end of the road in Nyabohanse. Mogesi have finally fenced the road. Mogesi. And somehow we can relate to Mawira's video, right? Mogesi's, I saw on Ernesto's channel, but I'm going to look at
Yes, hello, welcome back. So back again to this kind of session.
and I'm like, now which road will they use?
Tomorrow it will be
Them
we are
asthmaticos.
just coming one-on-one, like we are just there to get this kind of Alele and the valid information. This is what we are. So guys, it is just one-on-one, and to make sure that whoever is just going to make his own shenanigans about there is an issue of people, they have just get this kind of small amount of money, then they have to disturb the villagers. So like now, as you can take a look, there is no road that is just passing, there is no road that is just going. The only road that will be just going, things like people will be just coming direct, while maybe going to Mogesi's home, but the people that will be just standing and they get this kind of opposition. No, there is no space for them. So the only thing is
My goodness, during the meeting, the father was willing to have the road given. He was only asking that Concrate's dad also ensures he gives some feet into his land. But I think Mogesi have tried to prove a point. You know, these people at Nyabohanse, sometimes they do this for content purposes. It is what it is. So they do this cloud chasing aspect, everybody chasing for views, and of course to push the narrative of the road. Mogesi's had finally to advise the father to close that road so that they have some content again to make on the same. Because if they left it, then people would be like, then what? And everybody here wants to feel like a tigress or tiger or lion or whatever names they use, you know. What I don't understand is even though Concrate's dad was arrogant in the meeting, like brushing away everything they were talking about and saying what is a road and what is the few meters. But it is definitely coming out that these people actually, they were like trying to prove a point. Everybody wants to prove a point, and that is why it is what it is. Anyway, the road has been blocked, so MWANGO is no longer going to use it and brag that she has put people behind the bars. And the case is still on, so I don't know whether they will withdraw, because the case was focused on Murimi having been hurt, almost killed. That is what MWANGO told us. They were not actually talking about the road being not used and something of that sort. So it seems Matikos sat together and they decided they blocked the road. What if next time maybe these people want to have their material coming to the home? Maybe they'll unblock it again. But it's a very funny a very funny movie from Nyabohanse. If you put one and one together, it becomes a very interesting movie. Now let's finish with Mawira. Mawira came up with a long video. We'll just play some little bit of it. And Mawira is like, people should stop talking negative, picking things here and there. Mawira is saying he is who he is because of Marwa, and so people should stop talking what they are doing. So he said road is not the problem, there is something else, you know. And that something else, I think he's relating to what MWANGO always says, jealousy. I don't know.
Revenue, let me check what is the meaning of RPM. They never used to open gate to us. But if you listen carefully to Maro and the MWANGO story, they used to say like there used to be a rich neighbor because I was sleeping in Ayamara's home. I was getting fed from there. I was using his resources. There's no way like you can pay me and you're feeding me. And then my YouTube was doing good. Like Kibe, same. Kibe also say like, boss, you won't pay me. River said the same. Gake said the same. But there are two guys. One of the guys used to say like his YouTube is not monetized, and his YouTube was monetized. And at that point he was at $500 and something. And he used to lie like his YouTube is not monetized. And he used to get 1,000 Kenyan shilling. Then people say like they were not getting paid and he was giving money every single day. Every single day was their items in case they are building materials. You get me? And yes, sometimes the road can be so narrow. The road can be so slippery, like even the truck can miss. But does that not mean like the driver or the person who is the owner of the material that is being transported to the construction site is an arrogant person?
So Mawira is actually here to sanitize the MWANGO, sanitize Marwa, and actually point out, and I think the people is mentioning because we know, for those for fact who have watched the videos all through, they know that the people who stayed at the villa and exited were Gintu and Mogesi. So my thought is just on that because he's talking of the road, and the road involves Mogesi. Now, when he talks about this person who talks now ill of Maru, of course we see Gintu crawling on the wall. He talked about that in this video. And so possibly he's talking about him, but as for me, I don't know about these people in person, so I may not talk a lot here. But then everybody has their narrative. So come here and give us the bunker. We pick them and analyze. So guys, I really appreciate your presence for all this while. But what do you think about Mawira? Maybe I'll just leave you with that question. Do you think Mawira has been sent to say anything? Is he just saying it because he wants views? Because in this video, he got about 8,000 views, guys. All of us are hustling out there on the streets of YouTube because we got a reason to do so, you know? Thank you and goodbye.